Good morning once again, everyone. My name is Arvin, and I'm in charge of marketing in OneCart. So I'll be technically your host today. As you've already seen in your invitations or in your registrations, the theme is Click to Sell, Master Multi-Platform Selling with OneCart. So basically, how we can simplify selling using OneCart across various platforms, which I'm sure that many of you are interested in doing and seeing how we can do it in an efficient way. So our speaker today is, of course, Shaz. Some of you may already know her. She's been working for 4 years with e-commerce sellers as the head of customer success at OneCart. So she has really seen businesses, how they've been able to handle such multi-platform selling. What are the best practices? What are challenges that they face? So we'll be able to hear a lot from Shaz today. So without further ado, I pass it on to Shaz to begin with the webinar.
Okay, hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome again to another session of our webinar. So if you attended our webinar last week, we did some introduction and we spoke a lot about inventory syncing. However, today will be a back to basic kind webinar. So it's more useful for those who have not been selling, who have been selling in platforms but have not been using any third party to simplify your inventory processes. So today what we'll be talking about is to multi-platform selling. So if you have already been selling in Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, Shopify. Today, I will explain to you more and how to integrate all these platforms and how OneCart is able to help you once the integration has happened. More often than not, we have our users, our clients, what they do is they manage brands by shops. So I'm happy to tell you that if you have brands, let's say Shopee, you have brand A in Shopee, brand A in Lazada, brand A in all the other platforms, and then you have another shop, brand B in Shopee at the same platform. So you maybe you have a total of 10 platforms. Right now, I'll be able to show you how we are able to connect all these platforms in one cart, and you're able to see easily how the syncing happens, and we can go through about it today. Okay. So again, my name is Shaz. I'm from the customer success team in OneCart. So our aim as the customer success team, we aim to provide easy service to you. We also help you to manage your accounts. So if you have any issues, your day to day, you need to do you have new integration or new setups, new inventory. Our team will be more than happy to assist you. So we would like to help you to boost your sales. Eventually, the whole idea of OneCart inventory sync happens well. Managing your inventory well, not having any oversell, undersell. We will definitely would like to see an improvement of your sales. So to enhance customer satisfaction, so please let me know if there's anything that we could do better as a CS team, and to leverage on these powerful tools. I would say more like leverage on the powerful features that OneCart has. Because more often than not, a lot of our users, though they have been with us for a couple of years, they are not fully utilizing all our features. So if you feel like what you've been using in OneCart has been already very stable, like you've been using it, like Shaz, I'm already very comfortable with OneCart. I think is there anything more that OneCart can do? So the good news is this: a lot of times the users do not they tend to overlook the features that OneCart has. We can definitely just jump into a Zoom, schedule a call, and then I'll be happy to help you. Also, if you have any features or functions in mind, do let us know. I'll be more than happy to have it introduced in OneCart. If like let me see, I see a lot of our old users too as well. So for those of you who have been with us on the early years, you know that a lot of our new features are because of the feedback that you have shared with us. So there might be some features that as a team, as a company, we do have it in mind, but we don't usually have that rolled out so soon unless we have a high demand on the features that's being requested. So it's really your voice, and then what is requested is what we will do for you. So again, we hope to achieve 99% customer satisfaction. Like I always say, the extra 1% is always that room for improvement. So again, let's go back to what we're talking about, this platform integration. So I believe that a lot of times the challenges that you face is the complexity of integrating multiple platforms. So different platforms have different requirement, as you know it, as you are when you are creating listings in different platform. You know, Lazada ones is the most detailed, and they require you to fill up a lot for your listings, and they rate it as well. So we have different requirement for different platforms, but OneCat is able to simplify that for you. So having to go in one by one in your platforms is very time consuming, a very manual process. In OneCart, we're able to simplify that as well for you for creating listing and also inventory updates. So again, with OneCart, you're able to risk your errors of data inconsistency will be more controlled. And platform integration, if you do not use OneCart, if you try to use other softwares, you know it's high cost. Uh, so it's also associated with custom development. For example, if you have used WooCommerce, and they will tell you that, okay, you have a WooCom developer to do that for you, but it's a lot of custom development. For OneCart, it's very simplified, and I will show it later during our during our my live demo. So again, the solution is OneCart. You're able to centralize your, it's a centralized hub for all your integrations. So again, like I said, all your platforms, all your shops across platforms should be managed in OneCart, and then to streamline the data flow between different platforms, and to reduce manual work. At the end of the day, I feel like the whole point of using OneCart is to reduce your manual work. So instead of having one staff managing one platform, another staff managing two platform, or maybe one staff managing three platform, that could be too overwhelming for the staff. So if you use OneCart, it could cut down a lot of their work process. Number four would be customizable to fit your business need. Okay, for this one, it is not ready to click. It's not there to customize your business needs. It is, you are able to inquire and to request, and we will try to meet the request that you've asked for. Improve data accuracy and consistency. Again, this is just a domino effect. If everything is okay, sales go up, your data accuracy go up, your consistency also go up. And again, your efficiency and productivity also go up. So now how OneCart works. So first, OneCart will connect all your to existing platforms, and then we will map your data fields, which means we will map your SKUs to OneCart. So your OneCart SKU map to your platform SKUs, and then that's how the integration workflow goes. And then we'll monitor integration performance in real time, which means we have these tracking logs. It's a trail audit. You're able to see what's going on with your SKUs, as well as you are able to see whoever made any changes to the SKU. So there's a bit of self accountability. Or else it'll be a matter of, hey, who changed this quantity? Did you change this? And nobody wants to own up. OneCard has this track history to know what file is being uploaded, when did it happen, when did this change happen, and who did it. Okay, again, because of the tracking log, it's easy to troubleshoot and resolve issues efficiently. So you're able to backtrack. It's just a simple logic. The moment you're able to know what exactly happened, what went wrong, it's always easy to put out the fire. So we are able to troubleshoot and resolve issues essentially because of the trail edit or track history that we have in OneCard. And again, this track history is not only like available to the admin or only available to the tech staff because they are able to see the coding. This trail audit is accessible to anybody who logs it into OneCard. Okay, so I'm going to show you the my screen. Give me a moment. Okay, so if you have already logged into your OneCart account and you have just signed up your account, okay, the first page you will see is this welcome aboard getting started page. So what you will need to do is to connect your shops. Okay, like I said, if initially the first initial step is to have all your shops in OneCart, and then this one integration happens. Okay, so if you see here, when we say connect more shops, these are the platforms that currently OneCart, you are able to integrate very easily in OneCart. So Shopee, Lazada, Q10, Shopify, TikTok, Redmart, Zalora, WooCommerce, Amazon, and FairPrice. So the upcoming platform that is coming up will be Temu. It's a platform that you all should explore. But currently this is what we have. So if I just show you how the integration happen, is basically for some platforms, it is as simple as just clicking in and logging in. So if you see, for example, if I want to add shop for Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, all these three is as simple as just logging into your seller center's account. So you have to ensure that this site is Singapore, and if you have a Malaysia store, it's fine. You can click in Malaysia. You have any shops besides Singapore, you can, as long as it's in the drop down list, just select it and then log in. As well as Shopee. So this is a very simple integration where you just log in and Shopee will do it for you, Lazada will do it for you, and then it's done. As well as TikTok. You will just need to log in to your TikTok shop, and then OneCart will connect it for you. However, platforms such as Q10, WooCommerce, Zalora, Redmart will require your API from your platforms. Your API key, they'll ask you for your API key or this API secret. Okay, you can see here, this is what they require. Again, this is not very difficult to retrieve. You are just able to go to the back end of the Zalora or your other sales centers to just retrieve the API under the third app. And then you just put it in here and then the integration happens. We do already have all these knowledge-based articles which is able to guide you, like a tutorial to guide you step by step how to have all this connection happen. Okay, so just take it as we have already connected all these shops, right? The moment all these shops are connected, it will appear here under your connected platforms. So all these connected platforms are the shops that you have connected. So like for example, like I said, you have brand A across 4 platforms, brand B across another 4 platforms, brand C across another 4 platforms. So total of 12 shops. There'll be no issue. Just connect it in OneCart. OneCart is able to do everything for you. At the end of the day, the whole idea is the moment the moment the connection happens, the moment the shop is connected, OneCart will be able to retrieve data from the seller center. So what will happen first will be the orders will start flowing in OneCart. So you see here, the moment if you do that, okay, let's say you just created a new account and then you have connected it, just give it a while, probably maybe an hour or two, because it takes time for the data to flow in. You will start seeing all your orders coming in. So once that happens, you know that the connection is good. Because again, how OneCart works is, how would OneCart know that an order comes in, or like how does OneCart know when to deduct your inventory is when the order comes in, and OneCart will detect the data that you have already mapped in OneCart. So if you take a look at all this, so your orders has appeared, and then if we go back to your getting started, so you've already connected your shops, and then now you like to add your inventory. Okay, so if you take a look, the easy way to understand OneCart is just to take a look at the left hand side of the menu. You will see inventory, listings, and orders. So it is separated into the 3 different components for you to understand. So a lot of times people get confused with products and listings. They would think that product is equivalent to listing, but it is not. And OneCart product is just your item. So let's say your phone is that product. So that product is the phone, the t-shirt, the water bottle, that is the product. However, the listing The listing is the presentation of how you want that to be. So, for example, listing will just look like this. This is a listing, but it's not the product. So this is the understanding that has to be very clear from the beginning, that product is the probably the lamp, the bulb here, right? And then the listing is this listing with this ID. So this is the listing and it's not the product. Okay, so what OneCart want to do is to have all your products in OneCart first. You have to essentially think that OneCart is where your e-inventory is, and that is how you will map it. So for example, you have already linked linked your not linked, you have already uploaded your SKUs in OneCart, your products. You will see under your view edit SKUs and all your products will be here. So again, let's say you have and then you will say Shaz, brand A is selling chocolates, brand B is selling phones, brand C is selling different items. It does not matter. In let's just say like this OneCart is just a warehouse, you can just throw everything inside. It does not matter what exactly things are, as long as the SKUs are mapped correctly to the listings. So for an example, if I have this item here, I have this SKU of this t-shirt, that's fine. And then you will have another item in brand B, which is a phone, and it'll be another SKU, and it's fine as well. As long as the SKU has already been uploaded and it's being mapped in OneCart. So when I say mapped in OneCart, what it means is, so now your SKU is in, and then you have the listings, you have a listing in your platform. For example, let's say for this one, you have a listing in Shopify and with this SKU. And then what we want to do is to map and match the SKU. So if you take a look here, we have this SKU and then we can just save and next. However, in Shopify, there's two SKU and one SKU is without a name. So this might cause an issue, but essentially if it's just one SKU and the SKU is set in one card, then that's fine. So the most importantly, where I would like to bring your attention to is this, where the Shopify SKU and the one card SKU has to be mapped correctly, has to match, and then we save it. So this is where the connection happens as well. So first is the integration when you connect your shops. Two is when your SKU comes in. That does not do anything to your platforms. But the moment you have this connected, that is on one card knows. If one card sees when the order, as I showed you just now, right? Order comes in. The moment order comes in and one card sees this Shopify SKU, one card sees this SKU one card will deduct the quantity according to what we see in the order form or the order that flows in into one card. So the deduction will happen accordingly. So for example, this has been matched, right? Now let's take it like this is the SKU. So if you take a look here, this is the SKU. And then, like I was saying, any inventory change, it will appear in the seller centers, right? So for example, if I take a look here, as long as this, again, this one is just another little thing that you should know. If those of you have already have an account in OneCart, do remember how important this toggle auto update listing is. If you turn it off like this, however changes that you make here, it will just affect in OneCart and not the platform. So beginning of the webinar, I was mentioning to you about this audit trial tracking history that I say is really good, where we are able to backtrack our steps and have some accountability in the actions that's happening in OneCart, so we know what's going on. So this is what I'm talking about, view tracking history. So when you go into the SKU level and view tracking history, you are able to see who make the changes and what exactly happened. So for example, on the 13th of February, I did a change to 200 at this timing, and just now I did a change to, oh my God, 100,000. So 100,000. So if you take a look here, because the auto update is turned off, the changes is only in one card. So it does not push to any of the platform, and it's only in one card. However, if I were to turn this on and I make the changes to, let's say, 0, you can see under the view tracking history, you will see that I changed the quantity to 0. And then when that happens, OneCart will check if any of these SKUs are connected to any listings. And if there is, OneCart will push the new quantity to the connected listings. So if you take a look here, if I see I have 8 um, listings connected, but as we go along, sometimes you might deleted listing, you might have changed the listing. OneCart will not affect. It will not, like, it will not make any big difference. Or it will not affect your seller center. The moment any changes is made, and then it will not change any of the quantity, because let's say you have deleted the listing, or you delist the listing, or you're not selling it anymore, then the changes will not be made. It will only be made to listings that are still live at that current point of time. So if you take a look here, you see the moment I change quantity to 0, it will change to Shopee, Shopify. Because I have 2 Shopify store, it will appear like this. I have two Shopee shops that is connected, and 2 Lazada. So all this, you see the quantity will be 0. So if I were to just check quickly in the platforms, go to Lazada, Shopee, and Shopify. You see it is out of stock for the item. Okay, if you go back here, the item is size S. And if you see here, hmm, wait, did I put S or M? Sorry, size M is 0. So size M is already 0, out of stock. So size M here is also 0. And then size M here is 0. So you see right now S and L has sizes, right? So for example, I want to change size S and L, just to show you like how instantaneously, how fast the changes goes. So let's say now I put S0, and I want my L to be 0 as well. See, we see here, if I were to refresh, you will see the size S was 0 just now, M was 0, and S, yeah, it'll take a while. S is 0 now. Okay, so for you to know how whether one card has already changed the quantity, or whether it has taken effect, again, tracking history will show you. So I change quantity to 0 here, and then you will see all this is 0 as well. Okay, again, from the shop front, you are able to see for Shopee and Lazada. But for other platforms, you should go into the seller centers to take a look. So again, this is to just quickly show you how fast the quantity change can actually happen in your platforms. Again, we offer a 2 weeks trial, and then you are able to can give it a try and see how it goes. Okay, so if you take a look here, when we go back to the seller center, the inventory here, you know how fast the inventory will change, right? So we also have this thing called I really really I'm such a advocate for this bundle SKU. So I think this bundle SKU is very good. So for example, if I have any SKUs that is connected here, one card will be able to do the deduction for you automatically. So you do not even have to bother. All you have to worry about is having this all you have to worry about is having the bundle SKU correctly placed. So let's say this is the SKU, you go like bundle test. Okay, and then you will go like, this is the SKU. So it could be a components of other things. So for example, if you want SML to be placed together, or you want a number of quantity of S, let's say 3, for an example, give me a moment. Just gonna give a live demonstration on how this thing works, because I feel this bundle SKU really saves a lot of time for a lot of our clients, especially if you want to tag your slow moving SKUs with your fast moving SKUs. You can do it in OneCart as well. So for example, you see this bundle, so this is the SKU that you use for your seller centers, okay? But OneCart will do the calculation for you. So the quantity will not have to be managed by you. OneCart will do the management of the quantity for you as well. So for example, like I say, S is maybe 100, right? So OneCart will push 100 for the single SKU in all your platforms, but OneCart will also compute the calculations for you, because if you see just now, I did a bundle of 3. Okay, yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, okay. So how many in this bundle? I say maybe I put bundle of 3 and then I save. So OneCart will see single SKU, there's 100, and then there's a bundle of 3. So how many bundles should there be? OneCart will do the calculation and it's almost instantaneous, unless I got my unless I did this wrong. Huh? Yeah, you see? So very quickly, OneCart will compute this for you, and you see there's 33 bundles. So this thing is easily compute, again, same theory, okay? As long as you are using the correct bundle SKU, then it is fine. So if you take a look again, if I go back to the getting started, you will see that this is how the bundle works. This is how the inventory syncing is as quickly as it is. And then you are able to see the process orders as well. So again, just to quickly show you how this works, OneCart, you're able to process your orders in OneCart. All the steps that you are taking in the platforms are mirrored in OneCart. So there's no OneCart there's no one cut process to do your orders. It's all the processes are being mirrored by the platforms. It's just that right now, instead of going to platform to log in and do the steps one by one, you are able to just do it in OneCart. So it's best if you have a live order and try to process it in OneCart, and then we can test it out together. But essentially, like I said, I would like to keep the webinar really short. It'll be a 30 minutes webinar. I hope I have explain to you what is important, especially the inventory of change of inventory, and then the integration of all the platforms. So you're able to see, regardless how many platforms you are connected to, as long as you do an inventory change in OneCart, it will be pushed to the platform accordingly. Okay. So with this, I would just like to open to the ground. If you have any questions, I'm very happy to answer you. Okay.
Yeah, so if you have any questions, guys, you can just feel free to write it in chat or the Q&A section there, and we can get to your questions. See. Right. Shaz, I think we do have a question here. It says let me see, can I set different stock levels for different platforms, or is it always synced? Shaz, are you there? Sorry, just a minute, guys. I think there may be some technical.
Sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. So again, they ask, do I have to pause for No. So again, whenever you change quantity, if you take a look at what I did just now, the moment I change the quantity, so let me just show you. Can you see screen? Okay, you can see my screen. So if you see, even right here, if I were to just go to the quantity, like just now, where is it? Okay. So if I just go here, so let's say you were saying like, okay, this SKU, there was a change of quantity of maybe, again, I'm just changing any quantity right now, right? I just want to change 300. So when the moment it is changed in OneCart, as long as the auto update button is turned on, it will push to your platforms. And to see that, you can look at your tracking history. You will see that I changed the quantity to 300. As long as this is turned on and the listings are all connected here, you're able to see the listings here, and then you will know OneCart will push it for you. And there you go. You see, I just changed it like a few seconds ago, and then OneCart has pushed it to all this listing that's connected. So you don't have to force push all the time. you just make sure that the listings is connected, and you can just change here. So you can change it here in the SKU level, or even just here. So here maybe if I have to change 500 also, OneCart will be able to see the changes. So you see 500 here, right? If I go back to this SKU here, you will see that I changed the quantity to 500. And then it'll be just a matter of time where OneCart has already pushed it to all the other platforms. So it's pretty, it's not pretty, it's very quick. Okay, so I have another question. So another question. I have a question on TikTok. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. So this comes a lot about live comment selling. So we don't do TikTok live. So we don't have the API yet. So customer commenting closer to it. So is again, once the order comes in, once it comes to the shop orders, so it's not tied to the live comments, so it's a shop order. So the moment there is an order number and then it flows into one card detects the order, detects the SKU, the deduction will happen. So that's the logic of how, again, the inventory deduction setting or the inventory deduction happens in one card. So another question is, under what circumstance do I need to use force push function? Okay, so this force push is another function that OneCart has. So what happens is you do when in what circumstance do you use this function is, for example, right, sometimes discrepancy can happen. So for an example, maybe you feel like there's too many SKUs that has too many discrepancies across platforms, and then you see your Lazada is the platform is not right. Instead of having to go to the SKU and having to key in the quantity, but to you, you feel like the ground truth, the quantity in one card is all accurate. So instead of having to change the quantity or having to go to the SKU and clicking force push, so we can force push in two ways. One is here on a SKU level, we call it SKU level because we are saying that any listing that has this SKU, we would like to force push the quantity. So this is when, for example, you go like, I see my Shopee, Lazada, the quantity not correct, and it's supposed to be 500, but overnight over there it's showing like 498 or 499, and then you feel like it cannot be, it should be 500. Just click on this one, and you can force push them. Another force push that is available is this override all shop quantities, where, for an example, you do maybe there were some changes that you made in your platform. So without having to go to the SKU and click one by one, you can just click on this button, and then OneCart is able to push all the quantity. Again, the quantity in OneCart has to be the ground truth. So because OneCart will use the quantity in OneCart to push to all your platforms. So this part, like I always said, this button is always very powerful, because should your SKU be 0, and then you don't realize that maybe your 10 SKUs in OneCart is 0, platform will show out of stock. So this button is very powerful. So this is when you use your force push button. Let's see. Again, for TikTok, ada offer on full feature what? Okay, I can show you. We do have I can show you how the TikTok orders appear. Multiple SKUs in one order spotted and shown clearly. Yes, it is. Let me see if I have a TikTok order here. I don't think we have a TikTok account connected yet. So maybe you can find you can text me after this, and then I will show you, I will send to you how a TikTok order looks like. Yeah, actually all the TikTok order, it will reflect very similar, it will show very similarly to your TikTok, to your real TikTok order, because one card do not have like a one card order. We do not change it, it's just the same, it's exactly the same. And then the order tracking handle is also according to TikTok. Okay, tapi again, I know to have more clarity, I can show you. I think it'll be more clear for that. What is the fulfillment process like? Is there any integration with delivery providers to get the shipping updates? We are we are working very closely with SPX currently to have it integrated in OneCart. But other than that, a lot of our integration is following the platform. So for example, if you see if I were to arrange shipping, you will see that the options given in OneCart, it's the same as what you have in Lazada, Shopee. So if let's say Shopee, you don't turn on uh your speed post or your other providers, then you will not able to see. So for Lazada, you're able to select here. So this is what I have, and then for Shopee as well, what I have. However, this is something new. OneCart has already we have this logistics provider and shipping address which is new, and we are able to click in your new logistic provider. As long as you have the shipping address and everything, we are able to do that for you. But again, this is under SPX, so everything is managed by SPX. Okay, what are the minimum requirements to use OneCart? Is there a mobile app? Oh, actually, can just use handphone, you know. So OneCart is a, you can use your laptop. You don't need much thing. You just like I usually use it on my phone. If I need to check your inventory or exchange of inventory and whatever, you can use your handphone. It doesn't have like an app, but it's a mobile app. Like not a mobile app, it's a web app. You know, it's an app that you can access through your browser. So as long as you have a browser, you key in our app, you can use it. So it's not very restricted where you have to download an app per se. Yep. Let me see. Is there any?
Yeah, Shah, there's one in the chat as well. Is the
Yeah,
items price also able to edit with
able to edit. Okay. So for the price, right? Just for example, now let me show you. If you take a look here, you will see price updates here. So just now what I've been doing is I've been clicking on this price update to show you the listings that is connected. So again, there's a very shortcut way to know, like, you know, what listings are connected to this queue. So when you click on this, you will see the change platform price too, right? So when you change platform price, usually we will say you will advise sellers to manage your price separately. But if you wish to manage it in one card, it's fine as well. So for example, let me just see, is it Lazada? I want to change it to, let me just close all this first. So for example, right now, like this, right now is $20, and then this is in the platform, right? So if I want to change the platform price to maybe $1,000, OneCart is able to update the price on Lazada. You take a look here, it's $1,000. So it's quite instantaneous. It's $1,000. Again, OneCart is able to also have this special price. So for example, you know, like usually you submit for Shopee, no, wait, flash sale, flash deal. You do it in Shopee, right? You can actually do it in OneCart as well. It's just that if Shopee, then Shopee probably sponsor you, then it probably come out in the advertisement and all that. But it's the same logic where at a certain period of time, the price will be it's a different price. So you can have this in, you can set this up in OneCart, and OneCart is able to do the special price for you. So it will appear here with your special price. Okay. So yeah, price edit is fine. You're able to edit this as well. So again, same thing. It'll be the same thing. So different platforms, as long as change quantity price in one card, it will show in your platform. Okay, is there any other question? Let me see. Um
think that's it. Yeah, I think that should be it, Shas. No other questions? Any other questions? Okay, I think that would be it. So,
okay. So
yeah,
wait, let me just share my screen again. Okay, so with that, right, I will, because I know again 30 minutes and we have so many things that we want to share. So best is we have, so for you, those of you who already have an account with OneCard, you can arrange a schedule a call or Zoom with me. I'll be more than happy to, you know, to tell you, to explain to you things that is not clear. However, for those of you who are new and have not tried OneCard, uh log in to our app.getoneCard.com/user/sign in, book create an account. You have a 2 weeks trial. You can connect as many account as you want, give it a try. Understand the flow, feel the flow. If you're stuck anywhere, you can speak to my colleague here. His name is Matt. Will be more than happy as well for you to speak to him. So if you book a demo with him, he's able to tell you or better advise you what are the needs for your businesses that OneCard is able to offer. So maybe some of you are more manage most of your orders in a certain platform, Matt will be able to advise you accordingly. Okay, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, thank you very
For
much.
me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for really helping us to see how we can use OneCart with so many different platforms. It really helps us to see indeed how we can manage all the headaches lah. So yeah, as Shaz mentioned, if you are an existing customer, always feel free to reach out to Shaz. And if you are interested in getting a free trial, please go to the link mentioned here. Even our main website, get1cart.com, and you can see more of the features there. So that's about it. Thank you very much again for attending. So we'll be, of course,
Oh,
having
sorry,
our.
sorry, Arvin.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I saw one more question. They were saying, can we schedule product uploads, post certain products only during campaigns? So when you mean schedule product uploads, right, meaning to say, okay, at this point of time, in this minute, you will upload the products. OneCart does not have that function. That one is have to be done manually, where you put it, the maximum that we are able to do for that is to put the special price, like I showed you earlier. So we'll just say that, okay, at this time and this time, you can do it in bulk. So at this time, start time and end time, this product will be selling at this price. So we are able to do that. But if you're talking about uploading a product, so maybe later at 12 o'clock, you want this 10 products to be uploaded and scheduled, we do not have that. Your second question will be, is there stock threshold alerts or auto disable listings when stock is low? So for this one, the function that we have so far is, for example, every SKU will have this thing called reserve quantity, and you're able to upload it. So again, different SKU, you might have a different threshold. So it could, as long as that is key in, and then sorry, Arvina, I'm just gonna show quickly. So for an example, a second. So for example, like I say, if you have a reserve quantity for a certain SKU, what OneCart does is, if you have this, we have this thing called low stock. So again, I would really encourage you to try signing up for our trial, and then just give it a test. Test our app and see how it works. So if you take a look here, list of varying low stocks, right? So you will see what are the items that are with low stocks, and then you also see again, Shopee promo is another thing. If let's say your SKU is activated for Shopee promo, OneCare is also able to deduct that for you, which we can explore more afterwards. But essentially, just to understand, if you have a low stock, OneCare is able to email you the low stocks that the moment the stock hit that certain threshold that you have set up, OneCare will send the email to you. And we also have this simple stock planner where you're able to plan when to restock, or when to, maybe you want to not sell it anymore, and OneCart will inform you. So again, the low stock will probably just look like this. You will receive this email every morning and saying that you have these 5 SKUs, and then it's because my threshold is 0, so they will say a sample of the your current quantity is 0. So for example, if you see all these maybe hitting the threshold of 3 or 4, so you know that this is the SKU that need your immediate attention, and you can do a restock and all that. So we do have this function in OneCart. You can explore it. So again, I really encourage you guys to sign up and then have an account, give it a try, test the app and see if it works for you. Yep, that's for me. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that really goes to show that in 30 minutes does not justify.
Arvin, I cannot hear you. Is it me?
Sorry, can you hear me now, Shaz?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Sorry. Well, basically, what I have been saying is, yeah, 30 minutes does not justify the amount of things that we can, or the features that we have on OneCart, and to be able to see how we can really optimize your business. So as Charles mentioned, feel free to use the free trial if you haven't. No commitments. It's just basically to test and see whether OneCart does work for your business. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to us to see how we can work together better. So we'll continue to have these webinars. So feel free to come back and continue to learn and see how we can make improvements. And we love to hear your feedback as well as we continue to improve OneCart even more and more as we go along. So thanks once again, everyone. We hope you all have a good day. We thanks Charles, and yeah, have a good day today, and bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Ready to take your e-commerce business to the next level? With OneCart, you get effortless inventory syncing, streamlined listing management, and seamless multi-platform integration. Don't just take our word for it, hear from our happy customers. Experience the OneCart difference and start your free trial today. Simplify your workflow, grow your business. OneCart, your all-in-one e-commerce solution.